Are you breathing? If you're holding your breath from the news from DC, I'm going to go over and I'm going to pinch your nose. And then you're going to have to go, and then we're going to get your breathing again. Okay, this is all completely predictable. I think about a month ago I said he was going to have to do something big because he has backed himself into such a corner with the Epstein stuff. It's not just even that. It's everything. This dude is fucking up everything. And his base is catching on to that. Epstein has made it so that they can talk about it. Like they could call him out after Epstein, but it's like once you can call out a leader about one thing, you feel the right to do that in a cult, you can start saying it about different things. And if you go on to different social media sites where the conservatives are, they're pissed about the economy. They're embarrassed about the way ICE is doing things. Like, when you try and make visuals to promote something, it better be going well. And he's out there, they've tried to make it a visual thing, like we're out taking care of business with ICE. Except we're going to have old men out there doing it. Except we have to bribe people to do it. We have to try and force FEMA employees to do it. People keep saying, well, they're going to force a draft ICE. No, the fuck they're not. That is a crazy thought. And personally, do it. Fucking do it. That would blow up in his face in a way I don't think people understand. People on the right are catching on to him. And they are on to the economy is a problem. And it hasn't even gotten rough yet. The tariff stuff hasn't really kicked in. The insurance hasn't skyrocketed yet, but it's about to at the end of the year. All the Medicaid stuff will be kicking in. People are going to be kicked off. We're going to have to be reapplying every 6 months, and they're not going to make it easy on them. They're not even going to tell them you can go do that. This is going to be a giant mess, and he knows that. So Big Balls was just an opportunity for him to use that as cover, right? He had a reason to go out to LA. That was right when he got in that stuff with Elon and Taco, and like the narcissistic wounds and the embarrassment and the feeling of a lack of control has him trying to do things that make him look in control and try and make him feel, he probably convinced himself that he just federalized the National Guard there. They're federalized. So I know you want to freak out about this, but this is, he likes to play dictator, but just because you want to be something doesn't mean you get to be something. This isn't, now he's going to do martial law nationally. He can't. Well, that doesn't mean he won't try. Sure, go ahead and try. It is not possible to do. He'd have to have 3 soldiers per one person, assume every household is out to get them and is well armed. And insurgencies always lose. Always. Always, 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 always. Always. Okay? The military would know, they would get their faces taken apart. Remember when Katrina, the helicopters up there, they had more incoming fire, like more shots at them than they did when they invaded Afghanistan. We don't like being invaded by our own. Our own don't really like to invade us. He needs a distraction from Epstein, the economy, how bad deportations are going. Like, everything is falling. And if you are here chronically online looking for all the bad stuff, you're just going to feel bad. But this is all to be expected. And it's all legal what he's doing with DC. So if you're feeling scared, I want you to do something that feels proactive. It doesn't have to be a big thing. And I tried to make another video, but they're making it take like an hour to upload, and they won't give me subtitles now. Go get some sticky notes. I was going to make some. You guys tell me if you want me to, because I'm an artist. I was going to make some that you can go out and just stick places. Put them at the gas stations. Go into the bathrooms at stores. Put them on the aisles, like on the shelves. Put them in the grocery carts. These are messages to ICE to watch out for themselves, to know that there's going to be a different side once the administration's gone, that there'll be trials. Like, because our job is to stay on ICE. Our job is to keep pushing back. And there is resistance going on. And I think people think because you're not seeing bloody things happening on the street, the resistance isn't happening. It is happening, and lots of times they happen in little ways. Go put signs up over the overpasses. I think this weekend they're having it where they're having people out on overpasses and everyone will be out there with signs. Go take cups. Go put F Trump. Like, whatever you want to put up there, F ICE. But people are waking up that didn't vote. And they're going, oh shit, I should have voted. I'm seeing a lot of videos like that. I have a friend that messaged me and said, I'm really sorry. I'm part of the problem. You know, they got disenfranchised, or they just didn't watch the news. They didn't think it mattered. They now see it mattered. Like, we are getting more allies than we realize. And Trump knows that his base is going to be a problem. So he actually wants them intimidated too. He wants them to feel like, oh, you guys can't get to me, because he knows they're going to want to get to him. Okay? So when you feel scared and disempowered, first of all, stop checking the news every 5 minutes. That's why I show up here, is to keep you guys calm, because this isn't going to be over tomorrow. And you have to learn to be chill with being uncomfortable. Like, you know, I stay chill because it just is what it is. And I can only do what I can do. But the thing is, the things I can do, I do them. Right? Even if that's just making sticky notes. Maybe that'll make someone think twice about something. And maybe that will make all the difference. Maybe that's the right person that needed the message. You know? There's lots of things that we can do. We are not incapable. We're not broken. We're fighting the best that we can, given that we've never done this before and that we're very spread out, and social media has us very isolated. But you know, once again, like, be out talking to your neighbors, get offline more. And I know that sounds lame to say, but at the same time, like, your reality starts to shift. You don't feel as scared. When you're on here for all your information, instead of being out and remembering what human beings are and how they talk, you get the scariest version of human beings in your head on here. And then when you go outside and you go to the shop, were you traumatized the whole time? No, you had conversations with people that you think vote against you and hate you, but are probably happy to fix your tire and lend you money. Like, this warps everything. So you have to manage how much you are in here. If it's freaking you out, then it is your job to do a timeout. If we're a team, you have to play your part, but you have to take rest when you need it. So get those sticky notes. If you want me to help make sticky notes and you guys just order them off here or whatever, I can do that. There's lots of things we can do. But I need you to breathe. Everything that he's doing right now was predictable. Where's it going to go? We don't know, because guess what? He's testing things out. So are we, bro. So are we. He doesn't know what we're going to do either. He's more predictable than we are, because we're everywhere. Okay? So make your notes. Go outside. Say hello to a neighbor. Doesn't matter how they voted. Focus on ICE. Go do your local things. And breathe.